Hey guys, what's up? So I recently did a video about not getting interviews or how hard it was to get interviews. This is the second time I'm having to do this video because first time it said that I have no storage footage on my phone, so I've had to delete loads of videos and then come back and do the video again. So hopefully I'll get all the stuff back in the video that I said. Yeah, basically I guess what I wanted to talk about is being consistent, being true to yourself and being positive and just grinding, just being a lion and just carrying on, right? It was a struggle to get interviews. It was a struggle to get recognised or anything. Nobody was just getting back to me. I've applied for over 100 jobs, and out of those 100 jobs, I think four, maybe five have got back to me. That was it. So it's been very tough. It's been very, testing on my patience and me as an individual, as a character. Um, it's not been a good fun few days. So right, that's how it's been. And I think in total, I've been applying for work for the last say 5, maybe 6 days. That's it. But it's been rigorous, every day, consistent. My partner has been telling me many times, like, come off the laptop now. You've been doing, you've been sat on there applying for many jobs. Just you need a little break. And I've been like, yeah, I do need to have a little break because it is doing my head in a bit. But I knew the importance of just sticking at something. As miserable as I felt, as down as I was, I knew that I had to stick at it. Otherwise, how else am I going to get the results or what I want? Now, a lot's happened in the last few days. Um, I had an interview yesterday. I've just had a phone call about half an hour ago. I have an interview today again at 12:30 for another job. I have an interview on Monday for another job at 12. Um, and they're all managerial positions except for one. Now, I went for an interview yesterday. Um, and I really, really wanted this job, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted it so bad. I could taste it. I could taste the success. I wanted this so much. I even told my partner how much I wanted this job. The people that I've spoken to via head office, I told them I want this job as well. And they really liked me as well and wanted to offer me this job. But obviously, I had to go through a few processes first, which was an interview with a regional manager. So yesterday, I went and had my meeting with a regional manager. Now, was I nervous? I'd say yes. There was a little bit of nerves kicking in, but not a lot. I think I was so confident, I was so fired up within myself that I was just like, I want this job. There's not going to be nothing standing in my way to stop me from getting this opportunity. So I went to this interview. I stayed there for about 15 minutes, 50, nearly an hour, talking to a regional manager, explaining why I'm the best candidate for this position, for this new store that's opening. I answered all of his questions. I didn't bat an eyelid and I answered them all confidently. I believed in myself. And, even to the point where I left, I thanked him and made sure I affirmed to him that I'll be the right candidate for this position. You need to give me a call, and when you do give me a call, I will not let you down. I made sure I said this to him before I left. He was happy. I remember him saying, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Where's your aspirations? What's your goals? What are your aspirations? What are your goals? And I said to him, I'm going to have your job. And he laughed. He laughed really, really hard. He was shocked. But I said to him, I'm serious. I'm going to have your job. If you give me this opportunity, if you give me this job, in 5 years' time, I will have your job. I'll be sitting where you're sitting right now. And you'll be sitting somewhere else. I'll be your right hand man. And he was impressed. I already knew what I was going to say. I went into the interview that confident. But he never gave up. He never told me whether I was going to have it or not. There were little things where I thought, yeah, I've nailed this interview. I've got this job. But he never gave up too much. He just said, let me sleep on it and I'll call you tomorrow. 10 o'clock. I've been waiting all night, all day. No call at 10 o'clock. So I was getting ready for my 12:30 interview today. Come 10:30, a phone rings and it's the regional manager and he says to me, "I'd like to offer you the position." I said, "Okay, thank you very much. I will not let you down." And he said, "I'll email you on Monday with the details." I said, "Okay, great." I put the phone down and I shouted, I yelled, I screamed so loud in my apartment right now. Anybody would have thought somebody just got murdered. I was so amped up and I had to let it out. Because for the last few days I've been patient. I've been very careful of what position or what job role I want to be in and what interview I want to attend to. All the chips are down, all the cards are down, and I needed to make a decision quick. What job am I going for? But I wanted this job, this particular job. So I had to have some patience, some consistency. I had to be smart. And I learned a lot about myself along the way. So I guess what I'm trying to say is regardless of how hard it is to get a job these days, as long as you're consistent, you persist, you're a stalker, you need to stalk your goals. What's the point of chasing them? Stalk them, be obsessed with them. Like I was for the last 5 to 6 days, I was obsessed and I stalked. I was prowling like a hungry lion and I got what I wanted. I now have a job, I now have an opportunity, and everything's going to be alright. I have a family to look after. I have bills to pay. I've got responsibilities. I still have dreams. I plan to make some big things happen. I've told one of my best mates, I've told my family, I've told my partner. She said she's really proud of me and I'm really proud of myself. I'm really proud to hear that she's proud of me. My best mate said that he's proud of me as well. I'm just really happy. And I just wanted to share with you guys that sometimes when things are bad, like things are really, really bad, you've got to look for opportunities. And I said that earlier on as well. I had this conversation with my partner that I'm glad that all these things are happening to me because now loads of opportunities are presenting themselves in front of me and her. So look for positiveness when the chips are down, guys, because there's opportunities. There's always opportunities. They always present themselves. You just got to look for them. So to anyone that is in my position right now and they're looking for a job and they're going through the interview process, I'm with you guys all the way and I hope you do well as well. Just stick at it, believe in yourself, be angry, be hungry, be a stalker, chase those goddamn dreams and stalk them until you get them. And don't give up on yourselves. Apart from that, it is what it is and I'll talk to you guys soon.